Good morning, everybody. This is Mario Liao with StunningGradPhotos.com coming in for another quick kind of coffee and edit kind of time, and I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Let me bring this music down just a little bit, and yeah, you know, it's time to get busy. It's time to do some work today, right? And I know that last night we had an interesting storm here at the house, and so we did lose a tree. It was a tree maybe about as big around as my head. It was a young tree. Not that I'm an official on trees or anything, but it was a little sad to see that tree go, and so it's sort of laying in the backyard. We've got some work that we're gonna have to do. But I also have some photography work to do, so I figure I better get online and do the thing, right? So I hope you're doing all right. So today, we're going to be working on Kyleigh's photos today. This is a finished photo that I finished a while back, and it's time to move on. So let me introduce you to Kyleigh. Kyleigh is from Riesel High School. She is one of the 2025 Stunning Seniors, and the Stunning Senior program is a program that Wendy and I do where we get a group of seniors together. We learn a lot about leadership. We talk a lot about photography. Obviously, we do a lot of photo shoots throughout the year. It's a good time. But we focus in on trying to teach some communication skills and trying to get the team ready for college or ready for their next step in their life. And so often, students who just start in college, one of the biggest things that they struggle to do is communicate. So we really focus in on communication, and we do some of those things. We've got a seminar planned to come up. We've got a community service project, and if you'd like to know more about the Stunning Senior program, visit StunningGradPhotos.com, and there's a little top thing up at the top where you can see all about that program. And incidentally, in January we'll start working on building the class of 2026's team. So if you've got a team coming up and you'd like to, number one, get a ton of photos about your senior and of your senior, then this program might just be for you. So you can look out for the applications for that program to start coming in January 2025. Seems like that's so far away, but yet we look back and we're like, my gosh, time has really flown. So anyway, we're gonna start working on some photos of Kyleigh, and let's jump to the first one now. Now Kyleigh she had two outfits at this particular shoot. This green one and this absolutely beautiful and perfect orange romper, and it was just great to see the clothing that the young ladies picked out and everything. So that's what we're going to start working on today. All right, little quick fact about Kyleigh. Ooh, y'all, this is one of my favorite tunes. Y'all probably know that already because, you know, it is what it is. But hey, if you're watching out there, give me a like, maybe drop me a comment, let me know that you're here. I really, really would appreciate it. All right. Oh, hey, Shauna Jones. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. So I've got my coffee here because, you know, I can't edit photos without coffee. So here we go. Love the pose, Kyleigh. You rocked it, homegirl. All right, let's get going here. So again, you know, I like to just look at the background. I'm trying to find a happy median here. So last night, right? The storm's rolling in, and this storm, like, nobody predicted it. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm lying, if maybe the local newsman said it was coming, but I didn't remember it. Apple Weather did not tell me. Y'all, hear me? Apple Weather is my weatherman, okay? I didn't see it last night, all right? But it happened, right? Just these big Texas storms, you know how they are. They just show up, and the next thing you know, I'm in the living room, just trying to enjoy a little bit of quiet time, right? And we're kind of adjusting the shadows here, right? We're trying to get the just so you know what I'm doing, I have to, my scattered brain, this is a photography mind, right? I am trying very hard right now to get the highlights in the photo evened out and all of that. But let me get back to my story. So we're sitting in the living room, right? And I'm just like on the couch, relaxed, laid back, right? And the storm's rolling in. And y'all, I'm telling you, the storm was crazy, okay? Crazy. The winds came in so fast. It's your typical big giant Texas storm, okay? And no, this isn't the final of the picture here. We're just going to make sure that we bring Kyleigh out of the photo. But at any rate, yeah, so we're sitting there very, very much relaxed and enjoying a nice quiet evening. The storm rolls in. We had some vertical rain, y'all. Vertical rain. Yeah, not any good, right? The winds were crazy. And then we heard this loud snap. Now, honestly, y'all, with all the thunder and stuff, I just thought it was thunder. I just thought it was just a big thunder, maybe a near lightning strike, something like that. But when in fact, y'all, it was one of my trees snapping in half, y'all. Y'all, the tree snapped in half. Do you know, like, how bad wind has to be for a tree to just snap in half? And lo and behold, in fact, I've got a picture. I should show you a picture, huh? Let me show you a picture real quick. I did post on Facebook, so it should be there. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, there it is. There's a picture. So this picture you really can't tell, but let me get you another one here. You can see part of the branch, part of that came down too. But here, you see right there, right in this little area where my mouse is, right over here. This, my friends, is the tree that snapped in half, and it took some branches and some other things down next to it. But as you can imagine, in my backyard right now, there's a tree laying on the ground. So send help. All right, back to work. Let's get back to work. I'm sure Kyleigh wants her photos. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. All right. So what I'm doing, I love to make sure that they stand out. We're trying to get these eyes. I don't know what just happened. Why did you just do whatever it is that you just did? Oh, I want to set as rejected. I want to go to undo. What happened here? I didn't mean to change the temperature. There's the there. Okay. All right. Now we're back at it. Sorry, you guys. I promise I haven't been drinking yet. Yo, it's, well, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 9:30. I am drinking coffee. All right, back to the edit. I'm sorry. We gotta get there. This music's got me wanting to get up and do a little shimmy. You know what I mean? All right. Cool deal. So I'm watching her eyes. I love this spot right there. That's pretty good. I'm gonna check this crop. I think she's a little rotated off a little bit, so I think what I need to do is kind of just straighten that up just a hair here. I don't want to go up too far, but we want to straighten that up. Did I get it? Did I make it worse? I think I might have made it worse. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna try to use one of these columns to try to get it up and down. Okay, all right, I think we got it. All right, cool. All right, so we've done some parts of this. Now Kyleigh has these absolutely stunning blue eyes, so we're gonna make sure that we emphasize that. All right, let's do it. Boom. Yeah, I know if you're on one of the vertical formats, like the Instagrams and the Facebooks, you might not can see the actual configurations I'm clicking on over in the Lightroom, but hopefully you can see the effect of what's happening here. So you can already see that we've emphasized those eyes. We got those eyes popping out. Hey Troy, how are you? Good to see you. Now it's time to move to our friend. Oops, sorry. Time to move to our friend, the Photoshop, so that we can get this photo doing exactly what we want it to do. All right, we're in Photoshop now. Just all of a sudden, just like that, the Photoshop happens. A lot of people ask me, well, Marty, do you use AI in your stuff? Well, it's kind of like a maybe, right? Like, for instance, right now I'm going to use this this sort of, what is it called, the healing brush. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the spot healing brush here, and we're going to zoom in really close, and we're going to look at some flyaways here. Her face. There we go. Look at these flyaways. So in a way, I guess the AI engine, Adobe's AI engine, is helping identify what I might want to get rid of here. You can really see Kylie's beautiful blue eyes. And so I kind of am highlighting these big strands of hair, the ones that I think are not pretty. Honestly, they're just not pretty. Now, we all have flyaway hairs, y'all, right? So it's really important, right? If you ever see a photographer's work and they just like, it looks like there's some kind of cap on their head, on the person's head, that's probably not a good flyaway kind of situation here, right? Because everybody has them, and we just want to improve the photo. We don't want to change the photo, okay? So that's kind of where I'm at. All right, so let's back out. Sorry, Kylie, if you're watching. Yes, we're gonna get in close, homegirl. We're gonna get in close. We're gonna have a real good look. So I think her flyaways are now plenty tamed. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that now. All right, so now we're gonna zoom in and really look at Kylie's face. We're just looking for any sort of pimples and blemishes that, aren't there. If she was having the perfect skin day, they wouldn't be there. Now, we're not going to remove any kind of moles or things that are Kylie, right? So we're going to try to be careful of that. And look over here, and I see a hair right there. We got to get rid of that. The necklace is a little not laying like I'd like it, but I am not gonna dive into that. Now we'll go over, I like to look at arms just to make sure we don't have anything happening there. Yep, and sometimes I'll look at the dress, the clothing, to make sure there's no like dirt, scraps, just anything sort of there to kind of bother. She looks great. Clothing looks great. Fingernails look great. Okay. Now, one thing I don't like, I don't like this sort of these green patches of grass that were in the ground. So I'm going to see if I can kind of de-emphasize that a little bit. It just seems a little bit like it's just taking some attention away. So we're going to see what I can do. No, don't like that. Yeah. That one is giving me a little bit of a hard time, so. Now I'm using this tool, and I kind of messed that one up. Don't get, we're just very slowly kind of getting closer, trying to de-emphasize. There we go. Sorry I went quiet on you there for a second. Some of this work takes a lot of concentration. Now, where were we? You might be wondering, where were we? Well, we were at Heritage Square here in Waco, Texas, right downtown. This was our annual, one of the things that stunning seniors get is they get a lot of photo shoots throughout the year. and this was our summer photo shoot. It was so hot, you guys. It was one really early. We thought that maybe it was going to be okay, early August, super early in the morning. And y'all, the curls didn't last as long as we had hoped they would last in the hair. But we got up really early. We ran over to Wanderlust Hair Salon. We're the wonderful people there at Wanderlust. Yeah, see what I did there? Okay. Anyway, helped us out. They did all the hair on all 6 team members. And it was wonderful. It was a very happy, very beautiful salon. You've got to go over there and check out my friends over there. And so that was wonderful. And right now we're just evening out the skin tones and softening up some of the edges here. Not that there's much to do, but just kind of again, just making slight little improvements. Make it. But we also had Amy Kyleigh came in and did our makeup, which was great, and they were wonderful. And so we're just so thankful for our teammates out there in the world. Amy Kyleigh and her fabulous team of makeup artists jumped in and helped us out. We were up really early. It was so funny to see our teammates come in. Honestly, it was funny, right? Because everybody had to just sort of get up early in the morning, you know. And I don't know about y'all, but I got up super early, right? I think we start time was 8 o'clock. I got up super early, right? Had to dig into my coffee. Hey, Professionally Faded, good to see you this morning, brother. Hope you're doing all right. But at any rate, I got up super early. Had to get my coffee because y'all know if Mario doesn't have his coffee, we're gonna have a bad day. So I got my coffee early just to sort of hopefully be awake and ready to go. But the team came in and they sort of sauntered in or slumbered in. Some still in their PJs, and that was okay. And it was okay because after all, it was makeup and hair time. So you know we weren't super ready to go. For photos, and then we had a fun time taking some photos outside there at the salon. Had a good time, and I'm just evening out these skin tones on thighs and yeah, and everything. So yeah, but yeah, it was a good time, real good time. Hey, Earl Harrison House, so good to see you. So glad to have you join us today, the team over there at that beautiful place. I tell you what, if you're a photographer in Waco and you want to take some great pictures, you should go and try to schedule some time over there. Hey, Antonio, good to see you, man. Hit that like button for me if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. You can even hit that share, you know. You want to get a big hug from me this Saturday morning? Share it for me. Give me a big share. I'll give you a big hug, okay? Thank you so much. Back to it. All right. So I like where we're at here. Good. All right. So one of the big, super important things about photos is what we call the eyes, y'all. The eyes. The eyes are the gateways into the soul. And so we got to come in here. Now, let me just back up. Now, you see her eyes look kind of flat right now, right? They look kind of flat. They're beautiful, and that blue is beautiful, right? But what we need to do is we need to get what we call a little catch light, right? And so I see it right here on the sides, but we need to emphasize it, right? And I may have gone a little bit overboard on this one over here. I'll take that out. So see how I'm just sort of highlighting this little spot there? Now, whenever I back out, now look at it. You see? You see those eyes, y'all? I know you see it. Go ahead and tell me you see it. So this is without, very flat. Maybe doesn't look alive, right? But then we do like this, and you see those little marks, those little highlights. We call them catch lights, right? That really makes the eyes pop. All right. So we're done with that. Next thing we like to do is go in and have a look at the teeth. We're gonna make sure that the teeth colors are even across. That's kind of what our goal here is, yeah. And everybody usually gets a little bit of help on the teeth. Teeth are such a finicky thing, you guys. All right, you guys, I got a story about that. I paid, okay, I'm a coffee drinker, right? So I struggle with the teeth getting yellow on me, right? Well, Kyleigh doesn't have much problem here. She may not be a big coffee drinker, I don't know, but I drink all the colored stuff like teas and like all of that kind of stuff, right? Well, it causes that yellowing on your teeth. So I went and did the big thing. I saved up money and paid $500, guys, $500 to have my teeth whitened professionally at the dentist. And did it help? Did it? Yeah, it helped. But is it like Kylie's? No. And I don't know what to do about it, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Well, we're doing our final, we're starting to dive into our final, absolutely final color changes with the photo. And you may not can tell right now, we've been building up all of these little tiny edits to really emphasize and make these things, make this picture really stunning. Okay, see what I did there? Yeah, I know you did. All right. So we're having a look at this. I love how she's sitting. I like to back up sometimes, squint my eyes, make sure that I like how I'm doing the colors here. Yeah, that is good. Okay, we need to, there it is. We had to take there was a bit of a highlight there. All right, since she's so center, I really love this vignette this morning. Sometimes I don't like it. But today, y'all, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, cool deal. We're in the home stretch, y'all. We're just going to do a couple more things. Oops, what happened? All right, let's again. All right, put it right there. Okay. Alejandro, how are you, sir? Okay. Just about done. We're just emphasizing her. We want her to pop. We want the colors to be amazing. And I think I have got it. So now we're gonna move out of Photoshop. It's gonna take a few seconds. We're gonna move out of Photoshop and we're gonna go on back into Lightroom, finish this photo up. How long have I been streaming, you guys? 24 minutes? What? You've been here with me for 24 minutes? I love you. I just want you to know, I love you. You're my people, right? All right, so we just about done. A couple more clicks and I will be happy with this photo. I really love what we got going on here. All right. All right, so let me show you how the photo came out of the camera. This is how the photo of Kyleigh Bitten, the pitcher, the softball queen of Indian softball over in Riesel. This is the original photo, and you might say, okay, still a good photo, but here we go, you guys. This, boom, we got it stunning. All right, so this is what we do. You notice the eyes are popping. We've got those eyes there. I don't know if you can, let me see if we can zoom in a little bit just to show you, just to kind of zoom in and kind of just show you what we got going on here. You see how her eyes are now popping, right? You see we've evened out those teeth. All right, yeah. You see how the colors are popping and she is perfectly in focus, you guys. Hey, that's it. That's what we do. StunningGradPhotos.com. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. You take care of yourself. Stay cool. We're in Texas. It's probably going to be 167,000 degrees today. So make sure you got your sunscreen on. Make sure you got your water bottle and do all the things. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.